Hi, back to you again. Today we're in the SQL Clinic, and I'm standing here with Mark Souza, the general manager, and Chuck Heinzelman. He's the senior program manager. What we're talking about today is all the different benefits that you get out of coming to the PASS Summit, being here in person, being able to talk to the speakers, the people who work on the product every day from Microsoft. And my understanding, Mark, is just today alone you've been able to help about 240 people. Hey, what do you got going on down here? Is this exciting or what?
Oh, this is always exciting, and welcome everyone to the SQL Clinic. My name is Mark Souza, and we're from the product group, and we're the customer advisory team. That's what CAT stands for. And our job is to make sure that the customer experience is fed right directly into the engineering team. And we love the PASS conference, and we wanted to make sure that we maximize in the engineering team our interaction with the people from the PASS organization and our customers in the community. So we created about 10 years ago the concept of the SQL Clinic. And it's very simple. We take the CAT team, who have the most experience in building large, successful projects on the Microsoft platform. And with our friends from the SQL CSS team, that's our premier support group, who know more about solving problems than anybody in the world. These two teams together come in and we host in this room that you see, and you can see the vibrant activity going on, and we answer any question you may have on SQL Server. We'll solve any problem that you may have right on the spot. Our CSS team over this side, they're plugged into the network and they brought their tools with them, and they can turn around and do diagnostics right on the spot. And the CAT team will design your application for you. Look at it, redesign it, and all you got to do is stop by room 219 and come in and share the experience, and we're happy to host you.
That's absolutely incredible. My experience with the CAT team is, and where I become most impressed with it, is that it's not just in a theory. It's not just in okay, this is the way the product is supposed to work. You've got guys that are hands-on at client shops. You have those experiences with people who push the technology as hard as they can, and then you take that and you share with everybody else. Is that a good summary?
That's a very good summary. Matter of fact, I'm going to turn this over to Chuck, who is one of my experts in the BI, to talk about how he gets to that point where he can help customers.
Yeah, one of the things that we do on CAT is we're out there, we're working with some of the biggest projects in the world. We're working with the people that they're pushing the envelope, they're doing things that no one's done before, and they can't find the documentation or the guidance on how to do it, so they come to us and we work through, we bring them into our lab, we work through different problems with them, we go to their sites, we visit with them, and we figure out how to make the product do what they need it to do. And if it can't do it, we get that into the engineering team and get them to change the product, fix bugs, request new features, really drive the product through the different learnings that we do with our customers. And then we publish that out to the community. You know, the community is such a big part of what we do. There's three tenets of CAT: customer, product, community. We take our learnings, we come to this conference, we go to other conferences, we speak, we publish white papers, we publish blog posts. That is the essence of what we do.
I'm sorry, Mark, a lot of logistical strategy here. One of the things that I've picked up just in the last 5 or so years, when I'm working on a problem and I'm trying to do something new, like let's say mirroring or whatever, replication or something, I'm like, okay, well, I see how to do this in books online. I can read the steps on how to do this. And what I find, just something you had mentioned, Chuck, with the white papers, is being able to go in and get the stuff that you wouldn't traditionally see in a technical manual. It's a lot of here's the best practices, here's why you might want to do it this way, here's some of the considerations, and all that's from lessons learned. I find it just fascinating. Do you find that a lot of people use it in the same methods?
Oh yeah, and one of the things that I like to do when I'm publishing papers is, more than these are the best practices and this is what to do, this is what not to do. You're going to see this error if you do this. I really like to make sure that when you see this is how you do it. Make it real world, make it something that customer can say, oh man, I saw that last week, that's perfect. I can use this script or I can use this technique to fix that problem I was having. That is why I do my job.
And what's nice, just to add, Chuck, is we start with the early products. Obviously, we create the products, so we have access to the very early code. So we start our learnings 1 to 2 years before we ship the product. And so by the time we ship this product, we were not only shipping a product with documentation, we're shipping a product with customer experiences right from the get-go. And that's really one of the major reasons the CAT team was in place.
The way that you guys handle this, I found was absolutely, it's just awesome. I think as far as an MVP, as far as being in the community, a user, a consultant, the information that you guys are able to pass to the community is so much more than just the standard technical manuals that you'll get from some of the other companies, and I know myself, I appreciate it. Number one thing, I guess, for an example that I liked was the first time I did database mirroring, I was running the application and it would start to perform really poorly. And I'm like, why am I seeing these issues? All of a sudden I had realized, I went and read the white paper. I think Glenn Berry and Buck Woody had worked on it together before. And it was talking about running indexing and sending all the transactions back and forth and moving the jobs and taking care of some of the things that in a standard technical manual, you're not going to see it down there saying, oh yeah, by the way, Chris, don't forget to do this and don't forget to do that. It just extremely helpful. And it seems like that's what everybody here is getting, is the same benefits of that hands-on experience that you guys from Microsoft and the CAT team are offering. I know from a community side, it's hugely appreciated. Well, you had some questions about reaching out and getting involved. Let me hand this over to you if you don't mind.
Thanks, Chris. So Chuck, I was wondering for our virtual attendees, what's the best way for them to get in touch with the Azure CAT or SQL CAT team?
So I believe the address was azurecat@microsoft.com. That's one way. We also have a blog on MSDN. If you search the MSDN blog site, you'll be able to find that. We publish our white papers regularly out to MSDN and TechNet. Those are the white papers that we publish, and the conference presentations, be it at PASS, be it at our internal Microsoft conferences. Get the recordings from PASS. We've got 18 sessions here this year, covering a wide variety of topics. We've got PDW, we've got SharePoint BI, we've got guys talking about Hackathon. We've got the people here presenting. Get those recordings, engage with us. We are here to deliver for you guys.
Something might come up. In the past, our friends from the community may have noticed a SQL CAT, and you notice that we have a new name, Azure CAT. I just want to explain that. Obviously, we're at a SQL Server conference. We still do SQL Server. Azure CAT is a superset. So, of course, we do SQL Server. Azure is just a platform that is a superset. So, if you love SQL CAT, we're still here. We still love you. The content's still here. But we also are now embracing the cloud, and our customers are embracing the cloud as well. So I just want to make sure our friends, we point that out.
And Chuck, also, what have been some of the hot topics that you've been discussing here today?
Well, I'll tell you, I've been busy with SharePoint BI. That's what a lot of people are asking about. We've got people talking about Hackathon. We're all over the board. Just today, we've been open for about 5 hours today. We've had over about 250 people come through the door today. We're still open for a couple hours. We're going to hit a lot more people this afternoon. We've got a queuing mechanism where people come in and tell us what they want to talk about, and then we'll come find you. You can sit and relax, have some coffee. We'll come find you when we've got someone available to talk to you about that topic, but we are all over the board this year.
Great, and around how many SQL CAT members do you have here today?
We've got about 20 SQL CAT members and probably about 20-25 CSS members every day. So we're all hands on deck all time this week.
Great, thank you, Chuck. And Chris, any more questions for Mark over there?
Did you have something else you wanted to add, Mark?
We're here as part of the SQL Server group to learn from our customers. And we believe the SQL Clinic is a great place to learn because we're talking to our best customers in our community about real-world problems. And that's the best way for us to learn. So as much as we think we're giving the time and the effort, we're benefiting from it from the SQL product team. Our product's better because of it. So even if you don't have a problem, you come to the SQL Server Clinic and just talk with us. Just share your experiences with us. The product is improved from these experiences, so I can't thank all of our customers. Those 240 people are making our product better, so thank you for that. And of course, you might even end up with a cute cat in the process. But I do promise you, it is a clinic, but no flu shots this year, no.
The one thing that I want to finish up on as we leave, number one, thanks Mark, Chuck, I appreciate you taking time to visit with us because it's so critical that we have all of this information. We can pass it along to the people that are viewing who couldn't be here to see exactly what they're getting. I know when I first started working in SQL Server back in, I'm not even going to admit to the date at this point, I was terrified to start talking to some of the people that I see out there working on different products and going, oh my gosh, this person writes or this person does this. And I can't tell you enough how warm and welcoming Mark, Chuck, the whole CAT team is. Everybody's been awesome. I know we've got a bunch more stuff coming with you today. Again, gentlemen, thank you. I really appreciate it. Look forward to another great week.